Good morning everyone, time to rise and shine! Today it's 9:30 in the morning and I am getting ready for work, so I thought you guys could tune in and watch with me. So we're gonna transform this to this! Yes, feeling my fantasy, yes bitch. So I've actually literally just woken up, so you can see like there's nothing, no smoke and mirrors, no magic whatsoever. So what we're gonna do first is pull my hair back, and I'm going to start off with a little bit of toner. So I'm going to be using some tea tree toner from Lush Cosmetics, something really quite mild with a cotton pad. So as you guys know, I have been working in makeup now for retail makeup for I think about 7 years. So this is just like a basic routine. Something quick, not going to be spending 45 minutes doing this. This is a bubble mask and it's something that you can pop on in the morning really to just sort of revitalize and boost circulation. Oh, I got a new tattoo as well. Oh, she's a bit scabbed this morning. Oof. Let's see, I got her. Isn't that cute? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, she's a little bit flaky. Don't want to pick it. Oof. Now, that mask has well and truly had a little bit of time to sort of marinate. I have made my own little concoction in a Fix Plus bottle here. This is a little bit of the essential oils by MAC with some water, and it's probably 1/8 oil to water combo, and I'm just going to use that really lightly. Did I say lightly? That's a lie. I'm just going to buff that mask off. But the essential oils are a dry oil, so when you put them on, they will just disappear really quickly into the skin, and I actually really love using this water oil combination to set my makeup too, because it gives it that real nice skin finish without looking, you know, sometimes with like some setting sprays, the glycerin sort of makes it feel a little bit too sticky almost, you know. On my day-to-day right now, I just go for something really quite simple. So I'm going for some cocoa butter by Palmer's, and I'm just going to take a little dollop of that. It's just really, really basic stuff. So you can't see it, there it is. So there's a little bit of moisturizer in there, right? So I'm going to be using this stuff called Pure, and I think it's something that my housemate / best friend picked up in the UK for me from Primark, and it's like they're called double dimension highlighter drops. It's silver and they're nice. So I'm going to take a little tiny dollop of that, probably 1/4 silver to the rest moisturizer, putting it under my chin so you can actually see it. I'm going to whip that together. Now, shock horror, I actually apply most of my stuff using my fingers, because my logic is, right, for the day-to-day wear, if you use a brush every single day, say if I use 3 or 4 brushes every single day, that's going to give me like 400 brushes to clean at the end of the week, and I ain't got time for that. I'd rather be doing other things. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be mixing some Garnier BB cream in light and the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the 2C3 Fresco color. And I'm only going to take the tiniest little dollop of the Estee Lauder Double Wear, just because I like to use it more as sort of like a concealer or a coverage booster, but I'm not going to use it like in its raw form all over the face, because I just feel like that's a bit too hardcore for my skin's needs lately. Maybe one little droplet of the Estee Lauder Double Wear into maybe about a pea sized of the Garnier BB cream, and I'm whipping them together now. I mainly focus under this sort of in this area here. Okay, so now that's on, I'm going to take one of my absolute favourite lip products in the world right now. This is Clinique's Pep Start Pout Restoring Night Mask. It's supposed to be a night mask. I use it all the goddamn time. Cute. So now I'm actually going to take this product that, again, Tara brought me back. This one she brought me back from Indonesia ages ago. It's called Merax Bedak Beauty Powder, and it's one of these really, really finely milled powders that I find just endures really nice in high humidity in quite extreme situations. I was reading about it online, and apparently it's the kind of stuff that they use in like bridal settings and things to make sure that the brides, while they're wearing heavy makeup, don't like sweat it all off. So hey, I'm oily. Sounds good to me. Oh, meow. Oh, this is Rory. Anyway, stop playing with the cat. He'll be like, while the powder's chilling out, I like to do my beard and my brows and all that jazz if I can find the product. Boom. So this is by Lush. It's called Noir Eyebrow Pomade, and it's like really waxy. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this wax. Take this same product and whatever's left on the build-up of this brush, and I always start here for some reason, but I like to push it into my beard. time to move on to some bronzer. I go so dirt cheap with bronzers because I find bronzers are one of those things that if they're weak, if they suck, whatever, it's a bronzer, you can build it up. So I actually use like the nastiest brand you can freaking think of. This is called LOL. I have used Bow Beauty. I know that's something that we can get in Australia here. And that one's good too because they kind of suck. This one's quite warm as well. So it's kind of the equivalent of kind of like Give Me Sun from MAC. And this one was like $2. What else do we need? I'm going to use some of this palette. This is the tits. This is from Sports Girl, which is such an underrated little beauty. They're a clothing brand here in Australia, but they do beauty and I stan it so much. This is the Wild Watermelon palette. I picked it up for $5 shiny because it was on sale. And look at this babe. So pretty. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of this sort of bright orange. Just add a little bit of that as a bit of a blush onto the cheeks, above the brow a little bit as well, just for a bit of balance and framing. Cute. Now, one thing I really like to do is take colour. I'm going to take a little bit of that orange, and this can change from day to day, but I love pushing colour through my lower lash line because I find that it camouflages my dark circles so wonderfully. It's like if you've got a bit of an ugly wall that you're not a big fan of, and you'd spray it with some graffiti just to, give it a bit of jazz and a bit of fanciness. That is what I do here. I put on some distraction. I go, look at this! Don't look at my dark circles and the fact that I don't sleep for 4 hours a night. Will do. A little bit of this little colour here, and I'm just going to very lightly pat that onto my raw lid. Why raw lids, you say? Because I actually kind of dig that bit more of that distressed sort of makeup look for my day-to-day. I like it if it does sort of crease and move a little bit. Of course, if I didn't want that to happen, I'd just be using some primer like Painterly from MAC Cosmetics, or I think I've got Lay & Low or Taylor Grey. So now, before I do my mascara, I set myself with my spray. I don't do it after. I suppose because I'm using a water and oil combo, and that's going to destroy my my mascara quite quickly. So I find I do this really heavily, play my game, let it dry, and then put on my mascara as I'm doing like my teeth and go to leave for the rest of the day. So I'm going to spritz my face. So about 47 sprays, and you can see I'm really wet. But I let this marinate while I finish my coffee and move up a little bit in Red Dead Redemption 2. I may as well just change my clothes. So I've picked out a cute little number. I wear all black for my day-to-day work on my makeup counter. I'm gonna get a little bit raunchy here. That's probably enough time to let my face dry. Now, where did I put my mascara? Aha, here it is. Extended Play by MAC is queen. No one's ever gonna tell me otherwise. It's got the tiniest little brush. It's so accurate, it doesn't move, especially because my face tends to get a little bit more glossy throughout the rest of the day because I'm oily. And then I pull that face you do to make yourself look like a haunted doll. That is my whole look, so I'm ready to go pretty much. Just make sure that my teeth are done, I got my shoes on, got my lunch, and I'm good to go. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think about this little video in the comments down below, and if this is something that's kind of interesting for you. Yeah, because I could always go into some skincare or blah blah or other facets of my life, whatever you guys fancy. I'm just sort of sussing this out, seeing if it works, Anyway, I better head off to work, but I will see you all in the future. Bye.